All right, this one's called Remittance Downturn. Financial houses register slump as virus crisis worsens. Jamaica's second highest foreign exchange remittances could suffer a massive blow this year owing to the devastating effects of COVID-19 in jurisdictions overseas with larger diaspora communities. Signs of a downward trajectory have already emerged. At least two local remittance companies reporting declines in inflows that have been triggered by lockdowns and job loss in key markets from which remittances flow. Basically, the economic downturn is versus not looking good for these not looking good. Remittances pulled in US 2.4 billion US for the calendar year from January to December 2019. Yesterday, Bank of Jamaica Governor Richard Bales indicated that the Jamaican economy was expected to suffer a huge hit by COVID-19, contracted by about 3% for the year. No shit to me. Like we're already on an economic decline, so there's just more fuel to the fire. All right. Horace Hines, general manager of the Jamaica National Money Services, told the Gleaner yesterday that the company has already experienced an estimated 25% reduction over the last week and a half as restrictions took effect in New York, the Cayman Islands, and the UK. At the same time, Don Webby, chief executive of Grace Kennedy, said that the company's remittance service inbound transition count has dipped by between 5 and 10%. However, he said that the company's digital transactions had increased by close to 20%. Neither remittance honcho put a dollar figure to the estimates. All right, so more people esteem importance are waning on this. So, Director General of the Planning Institute of Jamaica, Dr. Wayne Henry, told the Gleaner that while the agency was expecting fall in remittances, the extent of impact could not be determined at this time. All right. Commenting further on COVID-19's impact on JN, Hines said that in Cayman, one of the markets from which remittance flow into the island, the country was in lockdown, and therefore Jamaicans they were not able to send remittances until Saturday. All right. The state of New York, where large numbers of Jamaicans reside, has become epicenter of the outbreak in the U.S., registering 37,258 infections and 385 deaths. The state, which accounts for more than half of the total cases in the U.S., is under strict restrictions with people ordered off street except for essential workers. As U.S. faces one of the worst economic downturns in history, congressional lawmakers approved that $2.2 trillion relief package, which is going to people who don't need them, by the way, with New York receiving a $5 billion share. However, Governor of New York, Andrew Cuomo, said that the sum did not come close to covering the state's projected revenue shortfall, which could amount to $15 billion. Because most of it's going to companies and entities that don't need it, but whatever they can do to maintain the hierarchy, whatever. Hines disclosed that Jane has had to close most that UK owing to a widespread lockdown there on Monday. He said that Jane remittance locations were in operation for only 2 days in the UK. He said that the massive layoffs and decline in earnings, particularly in the hospitality sector where many Jamaicans work, would have a direct impact on remittance. No kidding. All right, so trying to see how long this article is because I don't think I want to read everything. All right. The JNXC does a quote about talking about Cayman, New York, and talking about the impact this COVID-19 is having on the remittance. I'll skip over it. The JN executive said it would be difficult to forecast when the impact of COVID-19 will begin to wane, knowing that Jamaica's major market in New York, which accounts for the bulk of the remittance flows in Jamaica, was still at the peak of its curve of the novel coronavirus. It's basically saying wait and see how this plays out. Alright, that's basically the article. So basically with regards to remittance, the COVID-19 is just making it really harder. I mean, we already have it hard in Jamaica and the rest of that. Diaspora, bear in mind, is just adding to the woes that we already have, especially for those in overseas, especially in the States, who are helping their fellow Jamaicans financially. Yeah, not a good look, but we can only hope that we come through stronger and so on, no matter how long it lasts. But this is just me trying to be optimistic at a time when optimism isn't really a luxury. But we have to see how this plays out. That's all I have to say. What else I could say is not really going to help anything. So this is for State of Jamaica and the Caribbean. Check out my YouTube pages, Miles Goodson Friend, Miles Productions. Okay.